black Americans. But you know what surprised me most is that I felt no connection with black Americans. And that surprised me. Now I know at the time I didn't. You know, I felt no connections with black Americans because you know what? Black Americans were woke. You know, black Americans had looked at their oppressor in the face. They had tunnel vision, just like Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela looked at his oppressor in his face, and you know what? He had tunnel vision. They knew what was bringing them down. In Africa, we don't have tunnel vision. We don't know what is oppressing us. Because you know what? Because slavery just changed. It didn't go away, it just changed. So most people in Africa, we feel oppressed. We don't know what is oppressing us, you see. Those children in the Congo that are mining all of the coltan with their bare hands, they don't know that at the top of the chain is a white man. The children that are picking the cocoa, right? They don't actually know that the person at the top is a white man. I found out the
Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the water, Lord, the water, the water. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach you well. Shalom to the elect, pushing his truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth is your brother Tabal Yakonah. Coming at you with a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. All right. And just picking up on some collection of thoughts all through the spirit, you know, that I was putting down. And, Lord willing, it's edifying. All right. This is just some notes on this next lesson. The lady is speaking about how she has no connection with black Americans, and she's from Africa. Now we know that Africa is not Africa. It's called the land of Ham or Ham in the Hebrew, which means the land of hot or heat. You know, a lot of our people get mixed up. They think that melanin binds and texture of hair binds us to makes us all one people, but that's not true. You know, Ham, as the Zondervan Bible Dictionary says, is the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Okay, so we're not Hamites. We're not so-called Africans. Africa, once again, was named after the cartographer Scipio Africanus. All right, an Edomite, so-called white man. All right, scriptures speak on how this so-called white man goes all over the world, claiming places and putting his name on places. All right, that's Psalms 49 and 11. Also in Habakkuk 2 and 5, it speaks on how he neither keepeth at home. He's always all over the fucking place. All right. But as you can see in this clip, this lady is making the leg bare, as the scriptures speak of. That's Isaiah 47, 2 and 3. You know, she's helping to make the leg bare. Those that are really making that leg bare are the prophets, man. You know, we're out there on the highways and hedges, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. You know, just as the scriptures said that we would be doing, man. Lord willing, we be of that elect number. You know, uncovering, tearing down Babylon bit by bit through every word, you know, speaking the kingdom to come into existence. That means the destruction, the new kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, ultimately means the destruction of an old kingdom. And this old kingdom is America, Babylon the Great, man. All right, spoken of in the scriptures, man. That's in Revelation chapter 17 and verse 5. All right, so the lady goes on to say, and I'll play the clip on basically how at the top of everything, you know, is a white man, so-called white man. You know, we know that he's not really white; he's red because his blood shows forth through his skin. Man, he has a translucent skin. He has translucent skin. Okay, meaning, you could see things through him. Like you could literally see his veins, his green veins, and his blood is you can see that too. All right, so he is the red man. He's the real red man. Okay, and he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. He is the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Satan, man. It's not anything new, really. It's been said in much media, in much historical facts. You can bring out just how contrary he is to, being peaceable in the earth. And this is what you'll see at the end of that clip. There's a what seems to be a Elamite. Um, she's also contributing to uncovering that leg, man. When you uncover the leg, you make something bare. You expose. Okay, and that's what's happening to Esau, Edom at this time, man. Nobody's trusting this so-called white man because he's being found out.
There will come a time where no amount of dollars will be able to make up for what is lost and what is broken. Colonizers go to war with nature and call it a business opportunity. I tell you that even our dead have drowned in their graves, and you ask me to be polite. You tell me to give you a little bit more benefit of the doubt. You take and take and take until we've birthed our babies into the same water as our dead. And even then, you gather like vultures and feed on our helplessness. In your charity, you make profit. I tell you that there has been a massacre, and the land will never be the same. The soil will never grow the same. The hum of mosquitoes has changed the color of the sky, and the sickness of your greed will haunt you in every single lifetime.
Everybody's finding out that he is a devil, which devil means deceiver. It goes back to being deceptive. He has a very deceptive nature. Scriptures speak on how he speaks softly, but war is in his heart. And let me grab that. All right, this is Psalms 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. That's right, man. I mean that fits the so-called white man to a T, man. Everywhere he goes, he speaks softly. You got the guy Fauci, but he's basically putting war on the people through these these juicy juices. Okay, that's war on the people, man. That's war. Everybody knows what time it is with the juice. Okay, it says his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. All right, so there's a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's definitely not true, man. The scriptures speak on how how life and death are in the power of the tongue. Let me grab that too. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. All right. So death and life. So like death and life are in the power of the tongue. Are in the power of the tongue. Right. So, this even though this devil, he speaks softly, as we brought out in in Psalms 55 and 21. Death his heart is deaf, man. The scriptures speak on how his soul is not upright in him. Grab that too. All right, because everybody's starting to find out that this guy ain't right. Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. But the just shall live by faith. The just are the Israelites, starting with the elect. We're going to live by faith, all right? We also brought this out, but I didn't read it, but I'll read it now. It says Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. The pride of this guy, man, the pride of Esau Edom is absolutely incredible. The Edomite woman, she speaks on that as well. You know, how she talks about how he comes with all this charity, but basically it comes with conditions, and his charity ultimately kills you.
Go to war with nature and call it a business opportunity. I tell you that even our dead have drowned in their graves, and you ask me to be polite. You tell me to give you a little bit more benefit of the doubt. You take and take and take until we've birthed our babies into the same water as our dead. And even then, you gather like vultures and feed on our helplessness. In your charity, you make profit. I tell you that there has been a massacre, and the land will never be the same. The soil.
And then in your suffering, he's still going to come and get the meat off your bones, man, like a vulture. Okay? It says, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home. That's right, this devil's always all over the place. She brought out how he's a colonizer. You know, colonizers, colonialism basically goes into trying to basically rule the world, man, run the world, which is ultimately, part of his blessing. Esau was blessed with the sword and the fatness of the earth, So, hey, that's a hell of a combination, man. But the scriptures also speak on that how he would rule for but a short time. Let me see if I can find that. All right, this is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath." That's right. This devil Esau Edom, he's going to come, with great wrath, man, trying to force that NWO. All right. It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Shalom to you, Shalom.